Hey guys, it's Anthony here. Just wanted to get on here real quick and do a real quick video on items that I use to help alleviate pain or pain management, but also to help limber up and keep muscles loose. And so that brings me to the topic of rolling. Yes, rolling is a fun subject. So the first item that I would like to review here real quick is called the Orb Extreme. It's a nice little round ball. If I remember correctly, I think it's, I want to say it's 6 inches in diameter, but I'd have to measure it just to make sure. But as you can see, it's got all the nice little bumps on it, just to get in there and help massage and loosen up the muscles. And it gets in those nice little tight spots. They have more than one size. They do have a larger one, but this is the smaller one. I feel like this one is a lot better, especially for feet and things of that nature. I'll try to give a little demonstration on how this works. So, you just take it and you can roll it really easy on your feet. And it gets right in there and the control is pretty good. You don't lose control of the ball. And it's easy to massage your feet. Another one that I like to use it for is just get in here with your calf muscle. And it's easy to roll and get in the hard spots, right in here in the meat of the muscle, and just rolling it. I like the smaller one just because it's easier to manipulate and get where you would like to use it. This is a little bit easier because with it being smaller, I can actually hand roll and use it to knead out the muscles there. With a bigger ball, you're not going to be able to do that as much. The next one that I'd like to go over is my big foam roller. Now they have different types of foam rollers that are available. This one has a little bit of a unique design on it. So you notice it has the big clunky tread pieces on here, but then also the smoother tread here. And so this allows you some different options, because with these pokey tread, these thick clunky treads will really dig into the muscle and really to work it over. If it's causing you too much pain and discomfort, oftentimes I'll switch over and just hit the smoother surface. That way I'm still putting some pressure and compression on the muscle, but it's not too much and it doesn't hurt too much. Just like I showed you with the ball, this one, you could use it on your foot if you wanted to. The bigger it is, it allows you to manipulate and manage it a little bit better. The smaller ones do tend to get lost sometimes, and you can basically lose it. You could get away from you and roll off, and your leg or your foot or your calf continues to slip off of it. This foam roller that I have here, you're not going to have that go anywhere. It's stationary until you start moving, and wherever you want to work on your muscles, it's not going to go anywhere unless you make it go somewhere. So you'll notice that I've got it on the big clunky tread pieces there, so I can really work it into the muscles there. So as I've shown you, we have two different options that I use on a regular basis. I've got the Orb, which is a little, I think it's 3 or 4, I think it's probably 3 or probably 6 inches in diameter that I use. I do have the bigger size, but I like the smaller one because it allows me to kind of manipulate in my muscles a little better. The bigger one would allow you to have a little bit more control, but I like this one. I use it mostly for my feet, and a bigger one, I'm not going to get that same feeling, that same control with my foot as I would with a bigger one. I like to be able to have my foot be bigger than the ball, and then I can really rub and roll my foot out. That definitely helps. Rolling your feet and your calves will definitely help with plantar fasciitis and the prevention of it, keep your muscles loose and keep you from being tight. And then of course the notorious foam roller. This one's got, of course, it's got the smoother treads. It's also got the bigger, thicker, clunkier, heavy duty bump outs there to really get in, dig into the muscle and loosen it up. So I hope this information is helpful. I know it's kind of just a basic summary of what I have that I use, but those are some of the things that I like to use for my rolling purposes. And you know what, everyone's different, everyone likes to use it for different reasons, and these are just some of the ones that I like to use to roll out my feet, my calves, my hamstrings, my IT band, especially to prevent having issues in my IT band. I like the Orb. I'll lay on my back and I'll put this up underneath my shoulder blade and in the muscle there with the shoulder blade, and that really loosens a lot of stuff up. So this one really digs into the muscle in a really precise location, whereas the bigger one, you're not going to have as dynamic of a location. This is more centralized, kind of specific. I think the bigger one is more of a broad range, and so the smaller ones tend to get into the spot a little bit, into the meat, as they would say. And then of course the foam roller, well, this is your go-to if you really need to work some stuff out. This piece allows you to have full control of what you're doing with your rolling, and you won't lose the ball or whatever that you're rolling with. It's going to stay right where you're at, and it's a pretty trusty running tool. So I encourage you, if you don't use any foam rolling of any kind, it's pretty much a necessity for those that run long distances, but even short runners or short races, sprinters, any athlete, basketball players, track athletes, soccer players. It does not matter what sport or what you're doing. You could be a gymnast, you could be a weightlifter. Everybody has muscles in their body. So you don't have to be a runner just to roll your muscles and foam roll your muscles. You just need to be able to go out and roll them out so that you don't have injuries, and to prevent tightness, and keeps your muscles loose, keeps you loose and moving. And that's the important thing, is to keep your muscles limber and not tight. And so that helps with tension, that helps with sleep, that helps with performance. When your muscles are tight, you're not going to perform as well, and you're going to risk injury. So these things definitely help prevent the injuries from happening, or at least minimize injuries, but also helps you to feel better. So I hope these tips have helped you. Just wanted to give you a little idea of what I do and some of the things that I use to help prevent injury, but also to alleviate muscle pain and fatigue. So this is Scarecrow Runner. I appreciate you joining me today. Click subscribe and subscribe to my videos so that you can stay tuned to the newest videos that are coming out. Take care and have a great day.